Wonderful question. That would be sad. Creative art agency, never about the change.
Okay.
We babies say how long, but how long a menu inputter will put together to ensure that the creative arts will be very effective.
Okay.
Creative arts, I had a month for baby, a creative arts now. A month for dreams say the creative arts are for only the performers. Say be filmmakers, actors, actresses, musicians. I want for SIT a little bit about modeling, fashion more. But let me tell you, the marginalized creative arts, those who sing what the people know.
Okay.
Because the creative arts, when you share the various agencies now, the agency with more enterprises, the creative arts agency. And that is the very reason why His Excellency the President, when he said the creative arts, it is an engine of growth. The reason is the creative arts. When you say barber, say creative arts.
Yeah.
When you say seamstress, omo creative arts. Omo hairdressing, other way in creative arts. When you say carpenters, creative arts. Omo weave kente. Omo painting. Omo sculpture. Omo even the new media creative art. Into bloggers name omo creative art. When you say interior decorators and exterior decorators, omo creative art. Spinners munyaka creative art. The artisans, mason, omo draw architect nina. Omo nyaka creative art. Eduane creative art. And to creative art is so. Now, you see, sometimes creative art, we are putting things together. Now, the mandate of the creative arts. We say creative art, your mandate is because you say creative art there. You take creative art, and some to organize programs, and some to organize events, and some to organize we know. The creative art, the mandate, and say you be regulated.
Okay.
You be develop. So what I say, you be regulated, near develop the creative art industry. Okay. And your core mandate. Say what say yeah. Now you promote as well. And to one, so far the Act 1048 and then the Creative Arts Act 2020 and the passes act.
Okay.
We are working on the LI at the moment as we speak. A court Attorney General's office. Here yet a little input, the final input with the LI. Attorney General go through for final perusal. If we are a beba, then we know what we have to do again about the LI, which will give us a roadmap for the your friend is saying yeah seed money the ama how to assess and everything is within the LI.
Okay.
Now we share the regulation be register all the creative art enterprises.
Wow.
We are licensing all the creative art enterprises. Into share, for instance, they say they were GTA, a licensing, a regulating SHOWBIZ, a regulating bar, a regulating hotels, a regulating other areas. It is creative art. The act no man who can say Sane was say yeah. On him say, never be or so far. Obibeka say be na creative art. You engage a lot of your stakeholders. You know more than Komo, even in the Ashanti region and beyond.
Okay.
Most of them actually some of the problems they are facing within the associations. Okay. Now all the registration you make can say about the registration through the associations.
Yeah. Okay.
Through the associations. And a very necessary say be all your barber now joining the Barbers Association and so joining. Or your filmmaker now joining 5-pack and so joining. Or your television producer director now joining Television Producer Association of Ghana. It's all joining.
Okay.
Yeah, you show the enterprises, the associations never build because now, and yet to say we are like, we'll be sorry, now you register for the creative art. No, the enterprises. And the idea you have starting sensitization.
Okay.
Until you hear your first video, very soon you best starting on TV for people to understand the creative art, our mandate, and what we want to do. Okay. You understand? And to say agency we are very interesting. Now, if creative arts, wrong. Obia is difficult in creative arts. Do you know why? So offer the members, even creative art doesn't have members, but our members are agencies, enterprises.
Okay.
Offer barbering shop. The barbering shop no mo ye juma no. Nipa no ye juma barbering shop no epini already. Onya kwala.
Oh yeah.
So whisker. Obi on always seen a parlor, a beauty parlor, we always or the person is on his own. And these are the people you are going to deal with.
Okay.
You understand, as your stakeholders. You understand? So now, some of the things need to be a walk car, would you say be a bad one on the same one? You understand the point I'm making? They're very complicated, but we are working with the people, and now the associations, they have taken it. You understand? They've bought into the idea, say it is necessary to be regulated. Because one, association, I be a per se, because now we'll be organizing fairs and other things, both locally and internationally. And to say, how are we going? How we doing it? And don't forget, say, your final Creative Arts Festival, which is going to be one of the flagship programs for the Black Star Experience, whatever now, is to put some up and everything. Now, by next month, we'll be able to launch activities for the Creative Arts.
Okay.
Your board approve your programs for the year. So, you'll be launching activities for the Creative Arts. That will start. The first said from January to December, we know the Creative Arts calendar. The reason why we are doing this is we want the situation whereby when you sit down like this and you are talking about the show business, you always have new things to talk about, which will cut across. To say be a music, to say be a film, to say be a but. If it is modeling, we are looking at modeling, the runway. We are looking at it how it's going to be.
Okay.
If it is beauty, we are looking at it how it's going to be. And so on and so forth. About the sana and my education, most of my content, So what I say, So what I say, and a idea from next month. Now, may I don't. That's a to me launchy. How do you call it? Your Creative Arts calendar now to everybody. Yeah. We'll plead with all of you because now we are looking at collaborations.
Okay.
Because sky a problem. Creative Arts, you miss ka. I'm telling you, sky a problem. And let me tell you, the reason is about the Creative Arts now, about the show business now. We criticize the show business.
Yes.
We criticize the show business. Today I'm very happy to say, your music video, the way you were talking about the music video now, it's very nice. I love it. In arts, one interesting thing as an artist, in arts, we don't criticize. In art, we don't criticize. That is why I bloody Global. Global can just put strokes and tell you it is the market. In art. And it will be yet be artistic. That's a wosha. In any case, and say I want to criticize them. Now it's bogus, everything about it is ready. When we get the opportunities, let's rather see how we can build the opportunities within the arts, so that it will entice people to invest in the show business. And by the time, we all get jobs, we all get gigs, which will give us money. But I see any opportunity, now say be a better radio so, a better TV so. Now all we know is say, can be one sem, yes, say then things. And why? So what you say? Creative Arts they be more starty, and they be more so to us. Now you award in bedroom. We'll make sure that we'll do it and do it well. Okay. So that tomorrow when you are not there and somebody also comes, the person will continue.
Of course.
But if you are not able to do anything, what is the person coming to continue? Then the person must start the whole thing from the scratch, which will not help us. So what am I here? And that is one thing we want to do. And two, your programs and activities will not limited to the major cities. Interestingly, TBI program will come say. Program na Creative Arts here will come say no. Offensive force will benefit. Kumi will benefit. No Edubiase will benefit. Currently, and I say there will be later this thing gaps. They all benefit from it. And it's a Kumasi Bian Kwan when young can ha. Ubenya offensive the aka. Ubenya konongo the aka. Ubenya other places naka. So we are working. It's a whole lot.
A whole lot now kind of better me chipping kaka. So see as you rightly said, the Creative Arts S1. And right now, from registration, all that, we want to say, and it's so huge. I don't say you have to put all of them, all of us under one umbrella. But is it not too huge?
Yeah, huge. But also technology, I enhance a lot of things.
Okay.
Say there could be even a very simple short code.
Okay.
You understand? Then you just fill your form and everything. Then you just you enter. You've registered.
Okay.
So that's here. They take you through whatever it is now. If you are going to be licensed,
okay.
Then we licensed you. There will be task forces that will be working on some of these things. Licensing, only registration, and you have no agrokra. Only say a barber and I say hairdresser be. Bet me a call Edin Kwaka uti be party say abroad the Abia. I'm telling you for a long time and who the reason why. Oh yes, only say those areas in very sensitive areas. Obi owa what is say bia nkunwe who the blue BTF. No akoto. Onim say nipa itiri mi say na tie. Through your programs and activity about organizing for various associations, no, you bet you some of these things.
Okay.
Some of them are also doing it.
Okay.
Ebe boa. And to say we just limit it to Abia, but we will go all round to ensure say Ubia be benefit out of it. Until we even use technology, then they are enhancing some of the things and speed it up.
So I say
Debbie, until Abia, say in 5 months' time, in 6 months' time, you be how do you call your portal for registration. So what I say, and you know, yes, Anna. At the end of the day, maybe I only say, enterprise B. So what I say, be enterprise. AMA concepts is your enterprise. You register with the creative arts. So, and you know, we'll look at what you do, and so on and so forth. You'll be interviewed, and so on and so forth. Then you will say, "Bia, this and this, and they are more licensed." Then you know that you have a setup. You understand? And you are going to be regulated. Then when you say be a man for we sorry happy. No, we sorry happy. Very good. Also than saying crampono choba for crampon, are going to advance on service now or render to the public. You know. These are innovations are ever. So what I say. And you know,
you are the director for the
Middlebelt, acting director, creative arts, Middlebelt director.
You can't say Middlebelt either.
Creative arts, you know, you are divided the creative arts into 3. You were the northern belt,
okay,
and there were the middle belt, and there were the southern belt.
Okay. And
within the belt, you know, all the various regions, you know, will have an office.
Okay.
That will operate. So I just say all the regional will have regional offices that will be operating.
Okay.
And the various heads will supervise these regions. And to share the middle belt, you know, for instance, now Ashanti region, Bono East, Ahafo, Western, North, Western.
Okay.
So about 6 regions under the middle belt. We call northern belt and so North for Neana, a bit Savannah, northeast, northeast. West, upper west, upper east, and also I think it's about 7 or so, about 6 or so. And you know that one. Then you come to the southern belt.
So you are in charge of 6 regions.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, no regions. Okay. No, I Ashanti region, Crampono. If I say creative, say why and ask them. How are you going to be able to manage all of the regions, all of the 6 regions?
Also, the creative art is very broad.
Yes.
And however, no, idea I want to me can say, you are just doing it and you are like this. We are going to work with the various assemblies. Okay. To ensure that the creative arts will trend in all the various districts. You understand? You know, by so the going to say, you have to be here all the time. You have to be there and so on and so forth. We are building a very solid structure that will enhance the workings of the creative arts. So what I say. And you know, idea it's ongoing. And you know, we are hoping, sir, we will get the full cooperation of the various assemblies for us to work. Because at the end of the day, most of them are the creative arts and taxes. You understand? Taxes. So if we don't, you also don't support us for us to build the creative arts within your assembly or within your district. I don't know why. what you want to achieve for your own people.
Sure.
That is it. So, abroad, very soon we are going to also launch some few things and also be buying in terms of so you carry out your job. And when the time comes, now say me frewa, Mr. Ofa. Yeah, you meet your bra. Minimum sort of set sometimes me show crime. Me say, how do you get time to come and sit here, ama? But it is good. You fra mombra. Ni na do the creative arts, and then you're very successful. It is not about me.
Sure.
I am just there to serve. But I'll need the cooperation of the people within the creative for us to work. I am not a politician. I am a creative myself. You understand? So if by the grace of God you are given an opportunity to serve your own people, you need the cooperation of your people so that at the end of the day you can work harder and achieve the best. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So, what's
some more question. Okasano no say you be register.
Okay,
they will be
okay.
Okay, okay. Now see, we be dealing with the agency deals with enterprises, but to join the portals, it's going to be individuals because when you said say I'm a conceptor, I'm a befele form, so after dealing with the enterprises, then you deal with the individuals. Or?
No. Only say you can't enterprises now. They say registered companies. So that's a registered businesses. Let me use the word businesses.
I get it. So can say baba for baba for ni agents enterprise
through their associations. When you say associations, no ya idea be boy be brave. One, you tried to be brave when I was not part of the creative arts. When I was part of an association, but as a national executive. You try normal baby. Sometimes you just stiffer competitions, and we have a lot of problems. But when the associations are very strong, and my very simple. So as I say, and my growth very strong. Now, and my regulation also enhance a regulation na you say and for instance, me can say I'm a concept na me making. I'm a concept can only feel it because she's the owner, a sole proprietor of the business. And if it is a company too, the company has its own way of operating. You understand? So we are dealing with those people. And say, me obi ejuma with her. That person cannot pick a form and fill with her name. But it must tally with what you have at the Register General.
So she can be Ama's concept, but not necessarily joining the concept. Let's say we have concept enterprises that consist of people. That's right. I'm just using because when you use the Barbara say. Mobile Barbara Association say because I send a bay, I be my encofa joining association. So you film you have joining association. So if those individuals to send me working, on share obiase, but what decided say Bones Barbering Shop. Yo, a Bones Susan a head of Barbering Shop Association. But Bones decided say on joining association, but he would prefer to register directly from your agency. But initially, no, in your submission when you were saying it, which mommy who say Ebema association no I is stronger no. Say Semako join here, then you'll be taking data from ABA Barbering Association. But if you have to tell me that I can get to the portal and then fill whatever thing that is being there, no, as a Baba main joining association, I still
you have a problem. You have a problem because within the forms, you have to state a friend is in the association which you belong.
Fantastic.
And if you don't state it now, you cannot finish. You cannot submit it. And at two, also make a point, are there a higher within the creatives ecosystem? A fragmentation, sprinter groups.
Yes.
A big look, even within the beauty, we no crampono, meeting them. Say be a meeting all the various when enyemre. You were progressive. You were gaba. You were way. And we share the rationale behind say be we are quite cool, we are quite we no. Something small be keke. You understand? And sometimes let us not feel like we are too big to be part of an association.
Yeah.
Indeed, if you are knowledgeable and you are blessed, say be a nyankupe shirao, say be a this is what I have. Use it to the service of my kind, and that will be more blessing.
Yeah.
And to say, if you know, say, you know something, and because I know something, I'm very unique. You understand? I'm very unique. I went to school in Amsterdam, and this and that, and so on and so forth. I'm very unique. So abroad is not my friend. Bones is not my friend or whatever is not my friend. A time will come, all that I have will be 6 feet. You understand? So sometimes, when you feel like I have developed myself to the maximum and you belong to association, somebody might also have the same idea like you have, or even the same strength, capital strength, but the person lack a few things. Through association, through meetings and other things, you come out with some of these things that, do you know, when I was setting up this business, I had just 2,000. I did this. I consulted ABCD and they give me products. I started marketing the products. Out of this, I did that, and so on and so forth. It helped me. So you can also do the same thing. You are helping other people. They won't come and compete with you because way of doing things, they are not the same. By any industry, the creative art system, obia who say the least opportunity person you cool. No, so feel say I am very important. I am very this, and we want to now we want to merge most of them. So, for instance, you have beauty industry. When you say the beauty industry, you belong to the beauty industry. You understand? So, when you're a leader for whatever, you all come under this beauty industry. So, when we say we are meeting the beauty industry, you name some more beats, and more makeups, or more friends say, those kind of stuff. They are part of the beauty industry. We are meeting all of them for a programmer. This is what we are doing. You understand the point I make? Into enquire to say bia meet you way near ye way basa.
So like
and 10 years
when you are meeting fashion for you call Afin and then call the tailors because Ashanti's fashion industry network. Afin. I believe you know that.
I met those guys. Let me tell you. You see, I don't want to say something.
Then don't say it.
I don't want to say something, but you see, bro, I must be very frank with you. There are a lot of gaps. If you are very brilliant, tap on some of the gaps and you make it better. Tailors and Fashion Association.
Yeah.
It has been there for so many years.
And then we have Afin.
Oh. So they are feeling quite now. And I think the end, this is what the man on the point I'm making is say, that association are okay. We share the guys now, energy they have in this association. I made them very, very, very strong. People you can work with. Do you understand? But also, it just recently they put that thing together.
Yeah.
It contradicts even the main body. And these are people who can just put all the mother this thing together and inject the ideas they have and make it better.
Okay.
You see, ODUM said, it's just like associations need be or be or that. They are called from way. Meanwhile, we can just inject one or two things to make it stronger and safe. You understand? Okay. Just a Barbers Association. Right now, I'm putting the makeups together.
Okay, Prof, Mami in Trawana. Also, was she a friend for?
I feel for the Michelle.
Okay, and you know, and come here only ye di say was someone in your mother association on your bashas, you know. Odumo ID, I'm a major to say it's laudable.
Oh, yeah, come on, ye di, you know. A different from way because I've met all the zonal leaders of the tailors and fashion design association. I've met all their zonal leaders. I've met the national executives, the regional executives. I've met them. I'm with ODUMA Bibre, organizing programs, international programs for their people. That's what Mika said. They will be doing it. Do you understand? But if we call the fashion industry, all these people will come under the fashion industry. You know, tie and dye. You know, pamadie. You know, designing for. You say you will be all pamadie. Your fashion design, your seamstress. Very good. Those people, we put all of them together under the fashion industry.
A very difficult power.
Oh, any difficult. Any difficult in the sense that when we say, too much. Let me tell you one interesting thing. Many years ago, somewhere in 1994, 95, the meeting art center. Nasi kase actors meeting. You was so that you were a drama association, your concert party association. You were what we call the Ghana Union of Theatre Societies. Ye actors were Ghana Actors Guild. Like all of us, we come together, we call ourselves what? Actors. Under the Ghana Actors Guild. So what I say. And also with that events and we concert party for any I can't drama any those people I can't drama for you some more or more association. But yeah, but Actors Guild now we all belong to the Ghana Actors Guild. And yeah, but now what you say? Me yeah, I think me laptop and oh yeah, but now but we sat like actors. Until the agenda and say you about actors. Until you belong to let's say the theater family, you're fighting for what will help us through the how do you call it the Actors Guild. Concert party for so fighting for no so be through the Actors Guild. So other way for no so fighting. Until that is how it's going to be. And for your problem. To say be like Ube say be like say okay for our group will anyway. No. They have it there. As we are growing, they themselves will see the need. Say no. Why don't we come together and build a very strong synergy instead of say the home is the home so that we can have it. It will be very strong. We try the film industry. We have the same problem in our film industry.
I know the Koha debating. Prof. Adama, Accra supporting if you are encouraging. Actually, I maybe sir.
Encouraging.
Like, are you getting the leader support from the
them say Bones wa quite a Bones they have fast super some time ago no Mr. Bones super I'm telling you they have for quite be super ma support to there when I make us say the creative art a gradual last year in your budget you understand but this year no you be kakra we are going to work on it and prince Abia you be release those things at the amaye so that be you should be juma. But and about government.
Okay.
But it's about CBI Benya investors. Oba be so yasini ni aye juma na ye fe.
Government and share investors ni mo wana.
Government be share say but and I make say yenim say minim pa say your minister no or you're very proactive.
Of course.
So what I say your minister ni very proactive. Yeah. And your board no so am ban now. This is the first time you have creative art board. Yeah. Over the years, you need creative art board. I think that you constitute to creative art board. And you can just imagine the workload even on the board itself. Exactly. You understand? Very good. And the executive secretary of the creative art agency, Gideon Ayukwe. Okay. For instance, you will be all welcome a lot of ideas. Okay. So that's here. Up to a lot of integrations. And then I believe, sir, with this kind of energy, you can say so we support you will work and achieve the best. Sure. Because you see, I know you have other avenues a bit me niska. So the bit me have built the middle bets of the creative art now you have very more stronger. Okay. And this whole idea be how a bit me your support from somewhere. Let's champion it. It will help all of us. So what I say. Okay. And you know that is how the whole thing is. You see, I know be a way be no. I was so making sure say you will get the support so that at least you can build it. Say yeah, it will be good for us. Wow. So that's it. If we're able to achieve it now, it will be very good for us. So I'll plead with all so that we do it. You understand? Abroad nani go dun kakra. Mama kakra many veggie. Abroad nyamisha also mama pick up.
Menkai.
Booms, abroad so mama pick up. Why?
Abroad menkai.
Abroad nyamisha.
Me manu converse menkai.
Ada creative art one say you be my creative art on myself.
Mama bisa we